What's up, guys? Yo, there's a lot of hype behind Xdefiant, and I gotta say, man, after I played an early version of the game a couple weeks ago and just diving into a little bit of research myself, I am pretty much convinced this could be the next big FPS, man. This video, I'm gonna quickly give you guys 4 reasons why this could be the next big FPS, man. So I'm gonna just go ahead and jump right on into it. Number one reason, guys, is Xdefiant will be free to play. Now, y'all already know if it's free, it's for me. But I'm just saying, guys, I've seen a lot of very big, awesome games, very big titles be very successful with the free to play model. I'm gonna bring the numbers up right here. Like I said, I did a little research on this, guys. Games like Overwatch 2 is a free-to-play game, FPS style shooter, and it has over 24 million players, active players, the last 30 days. Another big one. Valorant, which I've never really heard of, but apparently it's a free-to-play arena hero style FPS game with over 22 million active players the last 30 days. Not only that, the big boy, Apex Legends, over 110 million active players the past 30 days. So, what does all this mean in regards to Xdefiant? In my opinion, that tells me that free-to-play FPSs are doing really good, and Xdefiant is also free to play. And what it tells me, guys, the fact that any developer, game creator is making their game free to play, bro, they are so confident in how good the game is going to be when it comes out that making it free to play is not going to hurt the bottom line. They're so confident and it's going to be so good. Yo, we going to make it free to play. Forget paying $60, charging $60, $59, $55 for the game. No, we're going to make it free to play, and that's how good it's going to be. You know what I'm saying, guys? So, in my opinion, that is a beautiful thing, and I like that they're making this game free to play. At release date, download the game, play the game, that's it. You don't have to, I got to get $60, $55. Nah, free to play. You know what I'm saying? I love how they're doing that. Now, number two, the crossover. The number two reason, the crossover. Xdefiant has that crossover effect. What I mean by this, now, I'm not talking about the crossover like Steph Curry does before he does a step back three. Nah, fam. You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm talking about this kind of crossover. So it's a crossover. In my opinion, it's a free-to-play hero style, arena style FPS, and a tactical FPS had a baby, then boom, they spit out Xdefiant. You know what I'm saying? When I first played the game, I'm looking at the menu. I never played it before. It gave me that vibe like Apex Legends or like Overwatch 2. Kind of felt like this is gonna be like an arcade, fast-paced, arena style shooter, kind of made up guns. Almost real guns, but they're not real guns that you would find in another game. But when I actually played the game and I'm looking at the attachments and the level of detail in the actual gun game itself, dude, I was like, okay, this is where it's at. No, this is a real tactical FPS with the same elements that you would find in like a fast-paced arcade shooter like Apex Legends, Valorant, or like Overwatch 2. That's the vibe that I got. So it's gonna be pretty much, in my opinion, the best of both worlds. Fast-paced, real cool action, heroes and all that. And it's a tactical FPS. M4s, M16, real sniper rifle, M1014 shotguns, real explosives. I mean, it's gonna be pretty much what you will find in Call of Duty with that really cool, really awesome, fast-paced, arcade, action-type style of gameplay. And that's what I like, and I think a lot of games are going to switch over to this kind of model and be very successful at it. So, shout out to Xdefiant for that. Now, number 3, no SBMM. So, real quick, SBMM, skill-based matchmaking. If you look that up nowadays, guys, you're going to pretty much, or for the majority of it, you're going to see it has a lot of negativity attached to it. For example, I'm going to bring up Call of Duty. If you bring that up online on YouTube and search it up, it's a lot of guys are going to be complaining about the SBMM. To me, it sounds good on paper. It sounds fantastic. Oh, you mean the algorithm is going to match me up with other players that have the same skill set as me? Oh, that's going to be cool. That's going to make it a very enjoyable experience. No, not really. Not if you look it up. A lot of guys, especially on YouTube, complain day in and day out about SBMM not working correctly. It's still not matching it up correctly. The algorithm sucks and this, that, and the third. The fact that Xdefiant is not, from what I understand and what my research shows, or what my research has told me, this game will not have SBMM. The fact that they've taken that out of the game is very, very attentive to me. They are actually paying attention to the community, and they're like, you know what, we're not going to use this in our game. Now, they may have some other matchmaking algorithm. Obviously, they're going to have something like that in the game to make it playable and, you know, to be able to match. But the fact that they don't have this very notorious, very negative style of matchmaking in their game, it really shines to me. And I think it's going to set it apart from other games in its same arena. So, no SBMM. I think that's a good thing. And that's why I also think it will make Xdefiant one of the next big FPSs out there, pushing the envelope. Now, last but not least, the factions. I said this in a couple videos of Xdefiant before this one. Factions, now you may say, you could call factions the classes or the heroes, but pretty much the factions you're going to be able to choose will belong to a certain faction. Now, these factions have their own subset of specials and abilities and the likes. I don't know any other tactical FPS game that allows you to really do that. The only game that I think would come close would be Battlefield 2042. I think you can have, but there's only 4 classes. I think you have an assault class and like a sniper or healer class, but not to the level of detail as this game. From when I played the early version of the game, like I said a couple weeks ago, and I played with some of these factions, to me, I felt like it brings a whole new level to the tactical FPS. Being able to choose different factions will definitely could give you a leg up, sorta, could give you an edge, but it also could give you a not so good opportunity depending on what faction you choose, right? I don't know any other game that, let's say you're being pushed by the enemy from the front. I don't know of a tactical FPS that you can throw down a temporary shield right in front of you. That shield will stop bullets from the opposing team, but you can still shoot your gun from behind that cover and actually hit targets. I don't know any other game that you can do that. I also don't know any other game that you can choose a faction such as a Echelon class, which is a Splinter Cell faction, and use the cloaking ability. Next thing you know, you running and gunning, you activate the cloak, and you outflank the enemy, get you about a kill or 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 kills if you do it right, and you get a whole bunch of kills and turn the tables on the entire match. Now, I don't know any other real hardcore tactical FPS that you can do that. So that is another reason why I think factions are going to be an awesome thing they're bringing to the game. And it just may definitely bring Xdefiant to a whole nother level, in my opinion. So those are 4 big things. I think they're gonna push the envelope in this FPS genre. I love the way they're doing this. So just to recap, the game will be free to play, which is amazing. The crossover, not the Steph Curry crossover, but the Steph Curry crossover is nice. But I'm just saying, it's a Hero Arena free-to-play style tactical FPS. They had a baby and made Xdefiant. I like the way they're going with that. No SBMM. We already know that has such a negative impact in the community. The fact they're not using SBMM in the game. It's kind of hard to say that too. You can't. Try saying that 3 times fast. I can't do it. SBMM. I can't say it 2 times fast. But anyway, you guys get the point. No SBMM in this game is a cool thing. Last but not least, having, from what I understand, 5 factions at launch. Each faction has their own subset of skills and special abilities in the game. Is going to be really, really cool. It's going to be really, really fun, and I think that's what I think that's what's been missing here lately in these games nowadays. Where's the fun? You know what I mean? Like, I just want to sit down, play the FPS tactical style, and just have fun. Have fun. So much fun. Like, I had fun when I played the pre-release for, I think I played like 3 days over a long weekend, and I did not want to stop playing. That's how fun it was to me. So, that being said, guys, hope you guys actually enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section what you're excited for about this game, or if you're not excited, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section, and we will see you guys on the next video. Peace.